in. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? We are still promoting UK Medic and Thompson RC. Welcome, welcome. We have our our members list. Our members list is Stories Lost and Found, Digging It Back, UK Medic, Supreme Geckos, Corner Clubhouse, Sherry Matcat, Trod, Legs and Stingers, Mona, Do Eyes, Pokerossi, Martin SUK International, Freakin', Honda, Hannah, Ash Ketchum, Corner Clubhouse, Corning Around, Nitro Freak, Zed's Place, Radcliffe Cass, JJ Adventures, All That Fluff and Stuff, Bart Chum Chubbings, Brooklyn Chick, Dave Carlisle, Nora from Stock Explorers, and OFNA Guy. Go check out them amazing channels, guys. Welcome, welcome. Who is here? Can barely see the chat. Channels, blogs. Welcome, welcome. Foxy Friends and JJ Adventures. Welcome, welcome. I will be on here for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes driving to work. Come and enjoy the ride. I won't be reading the chat while I'm driving, but I will read the chat at the end of who came in. So, welcome, welcome. 10 a.m. in the morning, Saturday morning here in clouds here and there. Righty. Welcome, welcome. We also have our family and friends list. Family and friends list is My Animal House, Spider Mom, Mark the Spider Guy, Sherry Matk, James Guy, Samantha Guy, Tony Diecast, Zelda Diecast Racing, let's see, righty. We got Zelda Diecast Racing. We have Guru from Yapa, vintage cards. We have Nora, Stock Explorer. We have John Paul, Brooklyn Chick, Polka Rossi, UK. We have NBC We have Stories Lost and Found, Wally from Supreme Geckos. And let's see, we have also Hannah, we have Brandon, we have Mayhem Miracles, we have Percy, the Mercian metal detecting from the UK. So go check out all those amazing channels. Check it out on my homepage. All the way to the bottom, you'll find all of them great channels. If you like what you see, you know what to do. And go check out my community tab for all those other amazing channels. Don't forget to check out my videos. I do put out a video every day. A short or a little bit longer video than a short. So go check them out. And go check out the video I did about how you give away your free memberships. Remember, you got to do it on a laptop or computer. You can't do it on a phone unless you put your phone on that special mode. I forget the name of it now, but it's like your phone becomes a laptop or computer. So don't forget to give them out every month. You got 10 memberships. It'll help bring people more to your channel. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost them anything. Just free advertisement for your memberships and for your channel. I got another video coming out on Monday. Something I didn't even know that it was. Has to do with when you're doing a live stream and your channel has less than 1,000 subscribers. So go check out that video on Monday. Yep, it's a sunny day today. 75 degrees outside on this Saturday morning here in sunny California. 6:21 a.m. Yeah, we got clouds. It's not blue all over, but there's a couple clouds here and there. But it's going to be a hot one. It's been getting up over 100 degrees now. So don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share me out. Welcome, welcome. Couple cars here and there. Seems like everybody's speeding today. Yep, yep, yep. More cars coming up. And yep. Everybody's in a hurry. Speed limit is 70 here. Everybody's going 80. I guess 70 isn't fast enough. Yep. Everything is going up. Well, gas kind of went a little bit down, but everything seems to be going up. You know, except for our wages. You know, they just increased the wages for all fast food restaurants here in California. Now everybody that works fast food makes $20 an hour or more. That's the least you can make. But everything is expensive now. Car insurance, medical insurance. You know, everybody thinks, oh yeah, when I get old, I'm going to retire. Jeez. You can't really retire because you can't afford everything you need. They just don't want you to survive. They just don't want you to survive. You know, I think it was much easier back back when I was growing up, back in the 70s. You know, now it's like it seems like there's not enough. Now you make too much, you don't qualify for nothing. And then the only way you can qualify for something is if you pretty much have to be broke, or unless you live with your kids. And what happens when you grow old and your kids don't want you? So hopefully your kids will want you. Luckily, I have one son that he's taking care of my wife, and I guess when I get to the point, he'll take care of me, I guess. You have to help. You have to teach your kids about life. Look at these cars; they're all slowing down because there's a highway patrol on the other side. Pulled somebody over. Everybody's flying until they see the highway patrol, and then everybody slows down. Look at this guy. Where you going, buddy? Stay on your lane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the way the world is getting. Technology's supposed to help, but what happens when technology fails? Nobody can do nothing. People seem to not be able to function without technology. Since I didn't grow up with technology till later, I can survive. You do see some families, some parents teaching their kids, you know, like when on Fridays I work where they pay the electricity bill, and you see parents bringing their kids in and showing them here, pay the bill the right way. Then you have those parents, even parents, they just hand them the phone. Here, get away from me. They seem to not have time for the child. But what's going to happen when the parent's not there? The child is going to be lost. You know. Well, maybe when they get older, and maybe if they get married, maybe the person they marry is going to be a little bit smarter. Maybe they were raised the right way, and help that person out. You know, parents need to teach their kids how to do stuff, how to wash their clothes, how to wash dishes, how to cook, how to clean. Doesn't matter if they're a boy or girl. They should learn everything. You know, take them to see their grandparents. You know, let their grandparents teach them something. You never know. They might learn something. because nowadays parents don't parent. They just hand them an iPad or a phone and let the world, that's very dangerous out there, teach our kids. And then they might end up like Batman. I am Batman. I am above the law. Yeah, that guy's funny. The Brownsville Batman. Oh my God. I don't know. He lives in a, maybe in his mind he lives in Gotham City, the fantasy. But that's what happens sometimes when you give them too much and not teach them the value of money, the value of work. They become lazy. They don't want to work. They think that, oh, I want to, I'm not going to work for minimum wage. Well, did you get an education? Did you go to school? Did you did you learn something in school? You know, nowadays they don't teach kids. Back in the day when I grew up, we learned our, you know, the ABCs. We learned math. We learned how to balance our checkbooks. Even though now probably nobody, you tell somebody young nowadays, you know, and they don't know what a checkbook is because they've never written a checkbook. Because now everything is on their phone, everything is on plastic. You don't write a check for nothing. But the thing is, what happens when technology fails and they can't use their phone to pay for something? You know, do they have money in their pocket? Probably not. You know, got to have some money in your pocket because what if you need money and the system goes down for a day or two? Means you can't use your electronic stuff. Got to pay cash. Couple, well, probably like 10 years ago, something like that happened. The whole grid went down. Of Nobody can use their credit cards or nothing. The banks, you'd go to the bank, they go, well, sorry, we can't give you money because we don't know how much money you have in the bank. It's like, you don't know how much money you have in the bank? Yeah, because the computers are down. They're like, we'll take your money. Because I was going in there to deposit my check. When I used to deposit my check. Now it's direct deposit. Why? Because everybody wants everything direct deposit. Even your social security check goes direct deposit. You never see your money no more. Money goes in and money goes out, and you never see it. You might see it if you go into your bank account. You know, But you have to you have to talk to your kids, teach them about the world. Don't trust anybody. You know. People say, "Wow, kids are never too small to learn." As soon as they start walking, you can start teaching them something. And remember, our kids see what we do. Don't tell them something and then do the opposite. Because guess what? They're gonna say, "Well, you're like, oh, don't be drinking," but then you're drinking. Don't be smoking, and then you're smoking. Explain it to them. I remember my dad. He used to smoke cigarettes, and he told me, he goes, if you decide to pick up the habit of smoking, like like he did, he said you better be able to afford it because it's not a cheap habit. You know, he didn't tell me don't smoke because what happens? You tell kids don't smoke, don't drink, they're gonna do it anyways. Whether they're gonna do it at your home or do it out in the street with their friends. You know, I remember my mom. She's all like, "Oh, I know you're gonna go out there and drink, so I'd rather have you here at home drinking, where I can keep an eye on you." Because she knew we were gonna do it or hide it from her. You know, back then, the way we grew up back then, everybody was drinking. Hey, here, your uncles or, come on, here, take a sip. You know, we all tasted alcohol, but it was so kind of like we'd go, ugh, it's nasty. So that way they were teaching us something, even though you would think, oh my God, you're giving a child alcohol. But yeah, guess what? I did drink at a young age, but as soon as I turned 21, I stopped drinking. I did try smoking. You know, back in the day, we had drive-ins. There might still be some drive-in movies still. Usually had about two movies. As they say, the double feature. We went to the drive-in. We were trying to act cool. We were in high school. We got a pack of cigarettes and we're gonna smoke while we're watching movies at the theater. I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes, one right after another, you know, watching the movies, in 4 hours. But hey, I felt like crap, got sick, felt like throwing up, didn't throw up, but I mean, even back in the day, they used to see the cartoons, Porky Pig. There's one where he wants to start smoking and then he gets like tortured, like, oh, they like forcing him to smoke a bunch of cigars and cigarettes and get all sick and so that way he doesn't smoke. you know Nowadays, cartoons are just a bunch of dumb cartoons. You didn't learn anything. you know Heck, I don't know, some piece of rubber hosing is on the road there. Somebody's going to come up over the hill flying. It's going to hit it. Going to mess up their car if it's real hard plastic. But yeah, we need to talk to our kids, teach our kids about life. Teach them how to change a tire. Even though they might never do it, show them. Now you can't really show them how to change the oil on a car because before you can always, get rid of it. Now there's so many regulations, to get rid of oil. You're gonna have to just take it in and get it done. Some cars you can't even check the transmission oil anymore. Now it's all the computer tells you if it's low on oil. But it'll probably be too late by then. Or you just look on your underneath. If you see a puddle of oil, then something's leaking. Take it to the shop. You know. Yeah, and then if you retire, you think you got enough money for retirement. It's never enough. All it takes is for one time to go into the hospital, and then if you don't have the right insurance, it's gonna break you. And then some insurances only pay for so many days because they expect you to die or get out of the hospital within 21 days. You know, you pretty much have 21 days to get out of the hospital. You know, 3 weeks should be able to get out of the hospital of anything, or they bury you. One of the two, whichever comes first. Because then right after that, then they start charging you a percentage. If you're at one of those old folks homes, as they call it, where they throw the elderly in there, it's going to cost you at least over $200 a day. Not a week, not a month, a day. That's after the insurance covers their part. You know, I'll probably work till till I can drive, until I cannot drive anymore, I guess. Because if I can't drive to work, how in the heck am I going to go to work? Unless I find another job where I can get a bus ride to work, and welcome to Walmart. You know, or maybe go work at a McDonald's. I'll be making your burgers for you. But then that's if they even hire you. Now, can you imagine you go in there, you try to get hired at 70 years old? They're not going to hire you because they're going to say, man, this guy might have an accident and fall and trip and break an arm or leg, and then he's going to sue the company. You become as they say, no longer an asset, but a liability. Yep, you become a liability to employers, so they don't want to hire you. They'll make an excuse. You know, supposedly they're not supposed to discriminate. Even, I mean, even though some companies do have a age limit, like government agencies, once you turn 57, they kick you out. Like if you work for INS or anything like that, they'll kick you out. Now, there's some places where you can work till like you're pretty much dead. Yeah, and the post office is one of them. I used to work for the post office, and there was people in there like in their 70s, and they're still working. Why? Because they're afraid not to stop working. Because what happens to a lot of people when they stop working, they end up just dying because they don't move anymore. They just like, and then they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do at home because their whole life they've worked. Unless you have yourself a hobby, you know, like Nitro, you know, he has his RCs. Can you imagine if he didn't have that? You know, some people go fishing, go hunting, go do something. You got to keep moving because if you stay at home and sit in a chair and on the computer on YouTube, your body's gonna shut down, man. You gotta keep moving. Yeah, I've been going on the treadmill that I have at home. I got to do it more often, longer, but I'm getting there slowly. But you know, I'm still working. Jeez, this guy can't go any slower. This guy in the truck up ahead. Oh, finally decided to get out of the way. Yeah, you just have to prepare for retirement if you ever get to retire, because everything is expensive. Gas is expensive. I don't know. You got some guys over there doing the stare down. I guess somebody that's not all there in the mind met somebody else that's not all there in the mind, and now that's a mind. Oh, this guy's gonna. Which way you going? Which way you going? Jesus Christ! Not that long. Goes left to go right. Well, at least I won't have to be behind him. Yeah, welcome to the live. I will be reading the chat here in a bit. As soon as I get to work, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share me out. Usually on here for about 45, 50 minutes. Been on here for about 40 minutes. Almost at the end of the ride. Yeah, because I mean, if you don't have a good retirement, and the thing is, what is a good retirement? How much money every month do you think you need? If your house is paid off, if your house is paid off, yeah, it's a good thing, but you're still gonna have to pay those income tax, that state tax for that house every year. How much is it? Is it 1,000? Is it to 2,000? Is it $3,000? Now you're gonna have to save up for that money, you know, every month, you know. So that's why a lot of people, what do? They sell their house, put whatever money they made in the bank, invest it of somehow, go live in an apartment that's gives you housing, low income housing, so that way the little bit of money that you're going to be getting, you'll be able to afford maybe paying off the apartment every month. Then you got all the bills, electricity's going up, gas, water, everything, food, medications. Now, if you don't take care of yourself right now that you're young, you wait till you get too old and you start having all these complications, start getting diabetic, becoming diabetic, or have heart problems or whatever because you didn't take care of yourself. You're overweight. Then guess what? You're not gonna be able to afford all the medications that they're gonna be prescribing for you, because you need to take care of yourself. Got to lose that weight. Got to eat healthy. Stop eating junk food. You know. Yep. Because everything goes up. It's like you see all these people that are struggling because they retired already, and their retirement at the time when they retired, they could afford it. But in the last 10 years, everything didn't just double or triple. It went like 10 times the amount, you know? I mean, look at cars. You used to be able to go and get a car for 15,000, a decent car. Now you're looking about 30,000, 25,000 for a decent car. And then you got insurance. Insurance went up. I was paying like 270 something for 3 cars. Now I think it's 325 or 3. I don't know. It's getting ridiculous. Everything is getting ridiculous, man. And then if you decide to retire early, Social Security goes, well, you can't make a certain amount of money, or else they're gonna take away if you go over the amount. They take away your for every $2 you go over the amount, they take $1 back. It's like, gee, you're still giving them money because you're still working, and they still want to take more away from you. It's like, and then you don't want to burden your kids, with a expensive bills, you know. So if you can, don't put them in the hospital. Take care of them at home. There's, depending on what state you live in, there's some government programs that'll you know, pay you to take care of your loved ones. Oh shoot. Well, I guess I can't go that way. Gotta go a different way. They blocked off the road there. Doing all this construction. Damn, all the road is closed. I wonder how far. Road closed. Do 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 do. Detour, as they say. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Let's see who was in here. see who's in here. Yeah, we got a lot of reading to do. Okay, we got Chano's Blogs, Foxy Friend, JJ Adventures, DM Vlogs, Hello Moon, take care, be safe, DM Vlogs, Foxy Friends. Have a good one there, Foxy. Okay. Old Lady Sky, welcome, welcome, JJ. We got Latoya, welcome, Latoya. JJ Blogs. Yeah, people are always in a hurry. Hey, Dennis, Bigfoot, welcome, welcome. JJ Blogs. Yep. Mayhem Miracles. JJ. Latoya. Latoya says, not happy. It was hard for me growing up. I had to deal with being a transgender with autism. Oh, sorry to hear that, old lady. Sky. Yep. Sometimes, it's rough. Ah, internet issues. Yeah, the younger generation is screwed, that's for sure. Yep. Yep. Always expecting their parents to give them money, but then what happens if they all of a sudden, you know, God forbid, have a car accident and they both pass away? What are they going to do now? Yep. JJ. Hey, how's it going there, Laura? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, you know. You, the thing is, you hopefully find somebody that can help you, you know, support you however you are. Yeah, you know. But that's the thing. We don't teach our kids nowadays. You know, parents don't teach their kids because, oh, don't worry. You know, if you need help, just use your phone. Yeah, well, what if the phone fails? What are you gonna do? No help from there. Yep. But they do know how to have kids. All these kids, young kids having babies. Yep. Exactly. Yep. You never know. Yep. They think that their parents are going to be around all the time giving them what they need. uh, well, Dennis, you know that guy Batman, he found out all he does is, oh, I had this, I had that. Well, no, you didn't have it, your parents did. Yeah, I know. They don't keep track of how much money they spent. They think, oh, if I put $100 in the bank, I can take out $300. Yeah, yeah. They think that like that one video I was watching where the guy calls the manager because he gets his first apartment and he's living by himself, and then he calls the management of the apartments and goes, "Hey, the sink doesn't work." And he goes, "What do you mean the sink doesn't work?" So the manager goes and turns on the water. There's water. He goes, "No, it doesn't work. I mean, I put the dishes in the sink and they're still there. At home, I would put the dishes in the sink and the next day they were gone. They were clean." Yeah, because he thought that they clean themselves. Mm. And then he said the same thing with the clothes. He thought that they were going to wash themselves and be folded the next morning and be on his bed folded. Yep. Drive in Paris, Kentucky. Yeah. Dennis. Worked 6 years, one job, and missed 2 days. Yep, I know. Tell me about it. I mean, I've been working. You know, we don't get vacations. Now I've been taking vacations after, geez, over 20 years of working security, probably almost, and never took vacations. It's like vacations. What the hell is vacations? You take a vacation, you don't get paid. Didn't have paid vacation in this job. So I told my kids, get an education, get a career. Yep, how to change the oil. Yep. Yeah, but now you can't even check the transmission fluid on cars. Yep. Hey, what's up, Nora? Annie, long time no see. What's up, Annie? Welcome, welcome. Reading through all the chat here. I think I'm reaching the end. I don't know. Maybe I am. Let's see. Smitty, what is up, Smitty? Welcome, welcome. Yep, you're right, Dennis. Yep, twice as long to use. Yep. JJ Still, Dennis, Mayhem, JJ. Yeah, I know. It's rough. And this is the thing is everything now, remember the government was paying for insurance for a lot of people. That stopped now. Now it's like insurance went skyrocketing now. Hey, what's up, A-Frame? Dream Day, welcome, welcome. I don't know if I'm getting to the end here. Gonna make my breakfast, Mayhem says. Toya, JJ. You got a copyright half strike this morning. But is it just a copyright or is it a strike? Because copyright strike isn't bad. If it's a strike, is what you want to worry about. Copyright it just means that they're gonna either if they unless they're telling you to remove the whole video, but if they just tell you to remove the music or agree to pay half, get half and half, you know, then you shouldn't have to worry about it. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Oh, the little flag, that's that. Yeah, that doesn't mean much. It's the little yellow one. Yeah, I mean, if it turns red, then basically what it is when it's red, it means you don't get no revenue. When it's red, it's like, well, you ain't gonna get paid if you make any money off of it. Whoever owns the rights to the music gets paid. That's all it is. Yeah, those little flags, because you got the green, you got the red, the yellow, and then the red. Green means you're going to get all the revenue. Yeah, I know. The internet's been messing up lately. All the last night, Corner Clubhouse that had that issue. Internet, the comments weren't moving, so he thought nobody was. People were talking to him, but he couldn't see it, so he had to restart the whole live stream over again. Nora, okay, scene. Yeah, I know. They think, yeah, yeah. Well, shit. Watch your broken TV now. Yeah. Somebody will likely have their kind of problems with it. Yeah, the 12-year-olds. I see parents every time when they go to pay the electricity bill, their kids running around like animals. Remove accountability, emotions, run. Yeah, muck. Yep, that's true, Dennis. There was a YouTube update. I don't know if everybody updated their YouTube channel. The feelings good. Yep. Deal with people don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a yellow. The yellow's like a caution. It's yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean you can delete it, but the only thing is, you got to remember if you delete something, it's gonna delete your watch time on whatever you had on the video and views and hours. So just be careful when you delete stuff. If it's not gonna hurt your channel, don't worry about it because unless you get an email saying this violates blah blah blah, then that's when you have to worry. If they don't send you an email, don't worry about it. They're just little bumps on. Hey, what's up, Bud Files? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to hurt their feelings. It's like now you gotta say, well, this is the way it is, and blah blah. Hey, what's up, Nitro? There was an email. Oh, okay. Depending on the email, what it said, just follow whatever the email says. If you have to remove it, you remove it. If you just have to edit, if they said you have to edit the music or remove the music, that's all you do. I had one of those ones. Yeah, I'm barely finishing here, guys. Thank you all for coming in. God bless everybody. Don't forget, I will be live tomorrow the same time. Everybody have a good one. Don't forget to hug your loved ones and don't forget to call your mama because you never know, guys. So, bye bye, guys. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye bye. God bless.